Right, I'm off piking again. It's probably going to be one of the last times that I'll go this year. So maybe the penultimate time. I'm going to be using sprats as usual for bait. I've been a bit lazy lately. I've been buying snap tackles with the sardines, but with the sprats you can't buy a snap tackle small enough, so I've been having to make my own. But basically what I'm doing is I'm twiddling a small treble on, and then I'm knotless knot tying a number 4 single hook, and basically that's basically a tiny little snap tackle there, and that goes in the tail root of the sprat, and it goes right through. It sticks out like that. and that obviously that one goes in the flank. Twiddle the swivel on the end, and that's ready to go. And that's my little sprat setup. So I'm going to show you how to tie one now really quickly. You know, I'm not a tackle tart. I'm not into showing you how I tie my rigs and do all that other stuff. Occasionally I do, but you know, it's not my thing. Got a pack of these. Well, I've got 2 packs of them down the boot fair. All different size trebles, £1 a pack. I'm picking the smallest ones, which are 10 size treble. And I'll start with just twiddling the treble on it. Right, I'll go once through, and then I'll go through again. It's just I don't know if other people do that. For me, it's just a personal preference. Pull it fairly tight so that it snugs up. Get your forceps. And just give it a twirl round. Snip that off. And there's your twiddled treble hook on there. I mean, other people might do it different ways. They might not think that doing it that way is strong enough, but I've never had one come undone on me. Got these size 4 carp hooks that have been kicking about in my tackle box for about 10 years, or whenever it was the last time I went carp fishing. I probably didn't even use size 4s back then, but they was in my box anyway. If you know how to tie a knotless knot, and I know a lot of you pikers have been carping as well, a lot of you sea anglers have been carping. I use this quite a lot for pennel rigs when I don't want the hook to slip, and for when I'm doing this as well. Just tie a knotless knot. So it goes through the top eye of the single hook. Bearing in mind I don't want a long snap tackle, so 2 inches maybe. Hold that tight. Get the bottom end that's gone through the top of the eye of the Drennan 7-strand trace, and just whip it up the hook shank. It don't have to be really neat. You just don't want it to slip and be loose and not do its job. So when it's a bit fiddly, you've got to hold it all with all your fingers like that on one hand. Get this tag end and put it back through the top eye again. It's easier said than done when your eyes have deteriorated as much as mine in the past few years. And then just pull that straight, tight. That's it. There you go. There's a little snap tackle there, a tiny little one, incorporating a knotless knot. And all I've got to do on the other end is just twiddle a swivel on the other end, and that's good to go. I'm hoping this is all in shot. Someone's ringing me now. Just spoke to me pal Lee. He's already over there. He's already had a couple of pike. I've had to wait for the roofers to come round to start bloody refelting me roof. But he said it's really windy over there and his chair blew in the water. Yeah, I'm going to be over there soon, so I'm just going to twiddle this swivel on, and then in the next clip you should see me over the lake as if by magic. So I've turned up at the lake. How many you had already?
3.
3? One thing that I must say, it is really, really windy today. Really windy. It's not cold, but it's really windy. That's going to be a pain in the neck. Well, it might work to my advantage actually. I've got some of them floats, but they've got the vanes on them, so maybe I could get them to cover more distance. But I could do with it just being a gentle breeze, not a full-scale storm like it looks like it's turning into. I'm on the Pike Lake for what is probably going to be my last time this season. The end of the pike season is next week, and I'm probably going to be working too much to be able to get down here, so this is probably my last throw of the dice. I've been using sprat, and I've had quite a bit of success on the sprat, but last couple of times I've had nothing on the sprat. And my pal, while I've been blanking, he's still been catching on sardines, so I've got some sardines today. Just one more fish, that's all I want, one more fish. Be nice if it was double figures. It'd be nice if it would beat me PB, but beggars can't be choosers. Just any pike will do today. Let's see. Ah, you beauty. Ah. Ah. That was a long time coming. Talk about leave it to the last day. Got a new PB here. A shade under £17. Just under £17. I had a bit of a nightmare because I just moved all my gear from that swim, and I had to bring this back over. Oh, there you go. Oh. Oh, come on, calm down. Oh. That is my PB. That's just under £17. It was swinging just between 17 and just under 17. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, girl. There she goes. Go on, girl. See ya. You beautiful girl. Oh. Oh. That was on a half a sardine because I had a couple of dropped runs on the whole sardines. God, I'm over the moon, the heart's beating. I beat me PB. I'm well happy with that, as you can tell. Oh, mate. That's proper cut my hand up there. Whew. I'll tell you what, that's unbelievable. If I was moving swims, I'd already moved one of my rods and I'd moved half of my gear. I left the unhooking mat and the landing net and that rod. And I was talking to my mate on the phone. He was saying, where you fishing? He said, all right, I'll come down here. And I'll tell you what, if I wasn't having that conversation with him, I might not have caught that fish because I might have reeled that rod in before that bite because I was ready to move. It just shows you. That was on, it's on one of them little traces that I made up with a size 4 single and the size 10 treble. I was using half a sardine because I was getting bites, but they weren't full-blooded bites. They was tentative. They was moving the float along and then picking the bait up and dropping the bait, and I was reeling in, and there was slash marks on them, but they wasn't taking the bait fully. They're pressured fish, so they probably pick them up to see if they're okay to eat or not. But that one, it just woofed it down and swam off. The float just went. Oh God, waited till the last day of the season to get me PB and to get a decent fish. I'm so happy. Yeah. Oh man. And I bumped into the bailiff on the way round as well, because I was moving the fish in my unhooking mat back round to where my scales and everything else was. It's only like 100 yards up the bank. I bumped into the bailiff. And at least just turned up because he had a skinful last night. He didn't make it. He went to work and he had a skinful and he didn't make it, and he's just turned up 5 minutes after I've released that fish. I don't believe you. He don't believe me until he sees the footage, because I didn't have my camera ready. I didn't take no photos on my phone, so I've only got the video footage. I'm hoping I can take a still off of that. But yeah, I'm chuffed. Well, right, bit of a steward's inquiry. I've just weighed the waistling. That goes 12 ounces wet. So that fish was 16.15. That fish weighed. Take 12 ounces off of that. That pike goes £16 3 ounces. So I was a little bit ahead of myself there, but it's still a PB because my previous best was just 16. So that's still a PB for me. Lee still caught the biggest fish, 16.8. So that's it. That's the end of me pike fishing for another season. At least for another, well, not until November anyway. Or maybe October. I waited until the last day to get a decent fish out of this lake. The last day I weren't even going to come because Lee couldn't make it. Thought, shall I go? And I thought, yeah, I'll have a few hours over here. So yeah, I'm well happy with that. What a result. £16 free I'm giving that pike, so it's a good day for me. I'm over the moon. I'm chuffed. See you in the next video.